Hello everyone, welcome to another Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts review. This time we're looking at the brand new Super Vegeta. Yeah, it's officially called Super Saiyan Vegeta, but I like to call it Super Vegeta just because of it can do that pose there. And which is one of the coolest pictures in the manga and the anime to see him point to himself while fighting Imperfect Cell, saying, "I'm not Vegeta, I am Super Vegeta." It's one of the coolest things. Now, I've been really looking forward to this figure. As you all probably knows, Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball character. A close second is Beerus, and third is Tenshin Han. Oh, by the way, that's the Figuarts Tenshin Han I'm really looking forward to. So, back when I reviewed, got this guy, I said I was going to get two of them because I wanted to get two of the new Super Trunkses and modify him to, just depend on how big this body is, but, and to make it a Vegeta because I really like the way the body looks. But didn't have to because now they got this Vegeta and I'm pretty happy about it. So let's go ahead and open it up live on camera. Cut. Big ass heavy blade. Take this out. I still am disappointed that it does not come with regular base form hair. That's kind of a bummer, but still, I'm pretty stoked about it. And yes, it is. First impression is very nice. Oh yeah, it definitely feels a lot better than the than my premium edition Vegeta there. I like it. It's definitely it's heavier. Definitely. Oh yeah. And rightfully so because he's definitely a lot more buff. But we'll do some more comparisons in a little bit. Wow. So let's take a look at some of the other accessories. See you got here, but it comes with these two faces, arms, and all these hands, which we'll get into a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and check them out. So you can see he comes with 4 different faces, which is one more than the premium edition Vegeta and the same amount as the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He has this stern face. He has a very sinister smirking face, which is my favorite. He has this screaming one that's looking off to the side, and then equally screaming one that's looking straight on. And the screaming ones have veins popping out the side of their foreheads. So that's a nice little detail. And it's just the same way as you did with any other Vegeta, where you just pick the face that you're fond of and just slide it on. Just like that. So these are all the hands he comes with, excluding the 2 fisted hands I still have on them. He comes with a thumbs up, 2 martial arts kind of posy hands, 2 wide open blast hands, and these are kind of like more like fighting hands, or these could also be used for a final flash attack. And finally, a Super Saiyan Vegeta with crossed arms. The only other one that came with crossed arms was Scouter Vegeta, and I kind of have that. I have the Tatong version, but it's that figures the Tatong version. It's not too fun to mess around with because it's just kind of finicky. And it's just to switch out the arms, all you have to do is pop out these arms, just the same as the Trunks or any other Figuart that had these accessories, but they've gone a lot better. Those are pretty tough to get out. And just pop one side in. So I can do a little bit better than that. Squeak it, there we go. And just kind of position the other arm in place and snap it in. There we go. And yes. Yes, 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 yes. This looks awesome. Very happy with this. So, very cool. Like the way looking. Especially if you have the super trunks to go along with it. Let's move all this crap aside. Perfect display way there. That is beautiful there. So let's since we're done with all the accessories, let's just take a closer look at the figure itself. So let's take a little bit of a closer look. You can see that unlike the previous Super Saiyan Vegeta, the eyes are painted on or printed on, however they're not molded in like with the first one, and they've been doing that for a while now. I'm kind of split about that. I like the way the molded ones look, but I can see why they went for the printed eyes. Just like the first one, he's got a swivel here at the neck and connection there down in his chest. Got same, nice shoulder joint here, bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, and just like the super trunks that just came out, it's got this new mid torso joint here, which I like the way that this looks. I don't know why, but I think this looks good. You got this whole section here. I don't know. I just prefer the way this looks. It's just allows for a lot more options, and he's still got this standard hip joint and brand new hip. I'm sorry, it said waist joint here. He's got brand new hip joint here, just like the super trunks. Just like let's compare him to the regular trunks here. When he does splits, you get all this ugly nonsense here, and it just looks kind of awkward. But with these joints, the new design, it looks, you do see a bit more cuts in there, but it looks a lot more natural. And he's got double hinged knees. No, I don't think there's ever been a Figuart that had mid-thigh cut, but there might have been. And standard hip joints. And yes, I didn't see it at first, but yes, he also has a little bit of toesy articulation too. So let's give him a little bit of a comparison with the original Super Saiyan Vegeta. Well, this is the premium edition of him, but essentially they're the same figure. You can see, do them side by side. You can see that the blues are more or less the same. That's a little bit darker on the premium. I like the hair a lot better on the new Super Vegeta. You see what I was talking about with the eyes. Focus, there you go. See that like the eyes are molded in on the old one, and the greens definitely stand out a lot more on this one. So the green eye, so definitely looks a lot better. I do, however, wish like they had some pinstriping painting go around the edges of the armor, kind of like how they did on this one, but hey, not that bad. So and we'll compare him to my second favorite Vegeta. It's the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and you can see that he's definitely a lot bulkier than the Blue Vegeta, which is very appropriate. He got this is probably the biggest he ever was muscle wise, and his blue form is his more slender form, and that's fine. So you see a difference. I wish they would have gave this Blue Vegeta the new body type like they do with this Vegeta, but maybe somewhere down the line they'll release him like that. One thing I haven't tried though is I'm wondering if it's not looking like. I'm wondering if you can put the. Nope, it's this. I was gonna, to replicate the Goku Black arc, you could see if you could swap heads, but no. The hole on this one is a lot smaller than this one, so it's just the same as with Trunks. You can't swap heads. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about getting another one of these and having the hair pieces and face pieces custom painted to be Super Saiyan Blue, and from this one person on Facebook that does a really good job, because I like the way that Vegeta. This is my favorite outfit ever for Vegeta. Yeah, I do. It looks funny with him having no head there, but outfit is fine. It looks good. I wish I would have stuck with this from Dragon Ball Super instead of going back to my favorite look, which sounds kind of weird, but because of the sculpt of this figure, I want to have a representation of him in my favorite outfit in his Super Saiyan Blue state, which is his God form. But I might do that, might not. We'll see. And if I do, I'll surely do a video about that. Yeah, all in all, this is a fantastic SH figure art. It's definitely the best Vegeta, I'd say. Accessory wise, I mean, I could say the Scouter Vegeta is probably best, but just as far as just the overall figure goes, this is definitely the best. And if you're only going to get one Vegeta figure, definitely get this one, because this one is almost perfect. I just wish it came with a standard hairpiece where it's black, and maybe at least one black, black hairpiece for the hair. But maybe they'll love us enough to get a Vegeta figure with two different types of hair, but maybe. Alright guys, of course you can pick this up at bigbadtoystore.com. You can click the link in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAutobot. You can Instagram me too, SSJAutobot, and I'll catch you next time.